Hey guys, this is Claudio Giuliano here, and today I have to come at you with a redo. I am very sorry for that last one. It just did not come right. I had to redo it for you guys. Too dark, didn't look good, went a little bit too longer than I wanted it to anyway. So we are redoing the review here of the F105 wireless keyboard case made by FKANT. We're going to do it in a brighter lighting situation. It was a little bit deceiving when filming the first one. In editing, it looked a lot brighter, uploaded a lot darker. It happens, so we're redoing it. It just wasn't up to my quality. And hopefully this one winds up being better for you guys in this lighting scenario. So I wanted to show you the packaging. Now for anyone who's new and just tuning in, I had reviewed this. It came like crap, so I'm redoing it here. I've been testing the product in depth for a while, and so I'm not just unboxing it here right now. I just wanted to show you guys the packaging though, and I wanted to show you the presentation that you do get here. Now these guys from FKANT sent this over to me to check out, and basically my response to them was, I usually ignore these requests. However, you know, it was something that interested me, and I told them, if you are really confident that you have a product of quality, send it over. But if it's not a product of quality, I'm gonna let my audience know that it's not. So they were confident that it was. They sent it over. In my in-depth tests and analyzations, I've found it to be a quality product for a really good price, and that's why I wanted to share it with you guys, because a lot of people reach out to me about looking for a keyboard experience for their 10.5-inch iPad Pro. Now, as you can see, you're getting a nice box experience here. You're getting a nice simplified packaging, but most of all, I think you can start to see the quality of the product here as we take it out. And what we have here is quality design and also quality materials. Now, the bottom half of this thing is all aluminum, so you're getting a solid feel when you pick it up. The top is plastic. It's a special plastic, so you can pop the iPad in and out of it without scratching it or damaging the screen and things of this nature. But so it has a mixture of aluminum and plastic, but there's enough aluminum on it to give you this premium feel. When you pick it up, it does feel like a product of well design and something of quality. Has a really solid hinge, really solid cutouts. Let's get into this. So the bottom, as I was saying, is all aluminum here, and what that does is that adds to the weight distribution of the product with in cooperation with how the hinge works. So what winds up happening is, although you have the iPad in the upper area, which adds a certain amount of weight, the way that the weight is balanced and distributed with this piece of aluminum here, it doesn't make it feel like the iPad is going to pretty much tip the whole product over. It winds up kind of giving you this even balance of weight. So we have a really solid hinge design here in combination with the bottom piece being aluminum. So when you pick it up, it feels quality. It feels like quality in the hand. You'll feel that cold to the touch aluminum. Now, I'm going to walk you around the product a bit more. As you can see, we get the notch there. We have two rubber stoppers, so when you close the iPad, it has those stoppers so the screen doesn't hit the keyboard there. As you can see, that full keyboard layout. And as I move the hinge down, I think you can see how solid the hinge is, the quality there. It doesn't wobble around a lot. So that's one of the things that I thought would happen. I thought it would be a wobbly kind of thing, but it wound up being something very solid. So that kind of surprised me. As we walk further around, checking out those cutouts, checking out the design here, everything winds up lining right up. So I just quickly want to show you how you put this in. Very easy to get in. bottom side goes in first, and then there's two notches. It just clicks right into place, and it's very easy to get it in, very easy to get out. Everything perfectly lines up, and everything is a tight fit there. So the keyboard gives you a lot of added functionality that you won't get with Apple's smart keyboard cover. As you can see, we get a dedicated search button, which can act as a launcher. Of course, in search, you're getting a lot of added functionality that you don't get with the smart cover. For example, right there, as we hit the search button, we have a dedicated Siri button. Okay, which can, if we double tap that button there, it'll act as our a quick way to access multitasking. One tap of it, it's gonna activate Siri, which we can also use as a way to launch things. And this allows us to not have to go up and touch the screen as much when we have the iPad in this case here. So you wind up getting a lot of cool functionality that you don't get with Apple's keyboard. So that's one of the big things. And of course here, one of the biggest things is it's LED backlit, and it just adds to the design having all these different colors to choose from. It's just really cool. So you have a bright LED backlight that looks cool and serves its function, of course. But it's really all about the typing experience, the travel you get here, and the functionality built in the keyboard. Volume controls, brightness controls, the launcher control, search, Siri button, things like this. It really it adds to the experience, and with the keyboard, with the way that it's laid out, it feels really natural to type on. And as you can see with the clamshell design, when we close here, you have a solid clamshell experience here. Now, of course, it's not going to be just like a actual laptop, but for something that's a case, very nice stuff. And I'm just taking you around the product a little bit more to show you some of the cutouts and ports and show you how they line up. Everything lines up very nicely. And in this redone video here, I think you guys should be able to see it better here. It's hard to catch this guy because of its design, but I think this one's going to be much better for you guys to see it in greater detail. Okay, so when you pick it up, it doesn't add too much weight, doesn't add too much thickness. Now, of course, the iPad is ultra thin, but to experience or get this clamshell experience for what it is giving you as a case, it's not adding a lot of weight. It still winds up being a grab and go experience. So it's not adding any major thickness, and it's not adding any major weight to where you can't just pick it up, grab it, and go. And of course, it's doubling as that protection. So, not bad. Not bad at all. It really impressed me. Now, these guys sent it over to me, to check out. So I had no idea what to expect. And, when requests like this come from people, I am usually hesitant, and I usually don't even respond, honestly. But I looked at it in detail. They pitched it to me and told me, what was great about it. And I told them, if you send me something that's junk, I'm going to actually tell the people that it's junk. So they were confident that it wasn't junk. After seeing that it wasn't junk, and also after seeing how much functionality it adds, for certain situations, of course, I wanted to share it with you guys because it's just hitting a great price. Now, I backed the lights down here on purpose to show you the backlights. They look much better in person, so video doesn't serve this justice, but cool look and serves the functionality. So if I bring in Apple's smart keyboard cover here, you'll see the difference here in terms of the added functionality and in terms of just the overall experience in general is very different. You're getting much more key travel here with the FKANT keyboard case. Much more keyboard travel, and of course, it's giving you just a much more laptop-like experience. In contrast to what Apple's doing, it's a very weird thing. It's good. I like it. I will still continue to use Apple's smart keyboard. But if you want a more natural feeling typing experience, that's what this keyboard case offers you. It just feels more natural to type on. It's what my preference is now to type on. When I know I'm typing something up that is going to take a while, this is what I wind up using because it's a really nice typing experience, really good stuff. And you get a really great lappable experience as well. It's really nice. And of course, in low light situations, you have that functionality of the backlights. So I think that there's a big value in that in comparison to Apple's solution. Now, when you kind of look at the big picture here, it really adds a kind of transformative experience for your 10.5-inch iPad Pro, this notebook case here, and what it can do. And of course, it's giving you more functionality than Apple's smart keyboard cover. Having the backlighting, having the various settings that are built into this keyboard, the dedicated Siri button, the search buttons, all the functionality that's built into the keyboard that allows you to create various streamlines of workflow. And of course, giving you the benefit of this clamshell design. So if this is something you're looking for, if this is an experience you're looking for, a certain amount of time for certain projects, for certain things, this could be a great solution. And I feel that anything that is hitting a great price point, that is also something of good functionality and good quality, I just felt that it was worth sharing with you guys because many of you have reached out to me about keyboard solutions for the 10.5-inch iPad Pro, and this one's just coming to the market, and I think this is a really good one. Nice design, nice quality, nice presentation in terms of what you get when it's delivered, and that's really it. So they're coming in at a great price point at $58.99. When we compare it to the other stuff, and especially Apple's solution, $150 and up. So I thought it was worth checking out. I'll have the links in the description here in this video that will take you to their Amazon store if you are interested in the product. I wanted to redo this one for you guys. That first one was just not good. So I hope this one redeems that. Hope you can see the product better here in this video, and I hope this one is actually enjoyable. Guys, thank you for tuning in. We got major reviews on the way, a lot more content coming. So stay tuned. We have a lot of stuff coming this fall. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I would love if you comment, subscribe, all the usual good stuff. You can follow me on my social networks. They will be in the description as well. Have a great day.